walk around video on this 2004 Ford F350 crew cab long bed XLT. It's a 6.0 diesel, and it has 189,000 original miles on it. The truck does have some upgrades. It does have an XDP coolant filtration system on it, and it does also have the Bulletproof EGR cooler. Yeah, we just had this truck gone through at Ford. Had a little bit of an oil seep at the rear main seal. Went ahead and had that replaced. Also, I think I got a full service, and I always forget, but the main thing was the rear main seal and the service. Mechanically speaking, there really wasn't anything wrong with it at all. So in this video, as always, I'm gonna just point out, the cosmetic defects on the truck, and then go through the functionality of everything on the inside of the truck, and then from there, pop the hood, pull the oil cap, go through that whole process. But yeah, this truck is in awesome running condition, no mechanical issues whatsoever, and honestly, very few cosmetic issues. So the paint, from what I can tell, is all original. It has not been repainted. The only clear coat fade I can really find on the truck is here. It's really honestly kind of hard to see, but I think I'm getting it pretty good there. So it's basically the top of this fender and then the side of the hood here. But again, I mean, from just a couple feet away, you can't even tell. It does have some like chips, like rock chips and stuff. Little teeny paint chips and things of that nature, but no major dents or scratches for that matter. Has the upgraded 2008 or newer taillights. It has a extra heavy duty Reese. I think it's a 14,000 pound hitch on it. It does also have a camper package on it as well. I think previous owner might have had a cab over camper on the truck. Has some really gnarly, like huge shocks in the rear. I don't really know what they are. I couldn't tell you too much about them. Does not have airbags. Does not have any fifth wheel or anything. Bed's pretty scratched up, but it's overall in decent condition. Tailgate's in good shape. Couple little scratches right here, but nothing major. Tires are all, I would say, probably about 35% tread. Little paint chips, things of that nature, but a couple scratches right here. It's got these Smitty built side steps. Not my personal preference, but some people like them. It does also have the 11 to 16 tow mirrors with the smoked lens caps. I actually have these same mirrors on my Excursion. It's a big upgrade from the factory more round style ones. You can see a lot better. It eliminates a lot of the blind spots. From what I can tell, obviously these headlights are not the original headlights. They've been replaced, but it updates the look quite a bit. Factory Alcoas. All dry under there. It's got some dried mud and whatnot, but not in bad shape. California truck its entire life, so no rust or anything like that, no body cancer. Everything's all pretty well intact. I do also have the door code for this, so whoever buys it will have the keyless entry code to use for the truck. So aside from having it serviced and having the rear main seal fixed at Ford, we also had this seat side fixed. It was worn through. Went ahead and had this piece replaced here. The seats are actually kind of wet right now because it just came out of detail. So once this dries, the color is a little closer. But yeah, so interior is in nice shape. No rips, tears, stains, anything like that. It actually does also have the like WeatherTech style liners for the front. They're just not in it right now because the carpet is a little damp from getting detailed. It's got this, what do you want to call it? Flip over plate, which is kind of cool to hold, you know, tools or whatever else you want to put back there. Carpet's in good shape as well. Everything's pretty straight. No sag in the headline or anything like that. Roof's in good shape. No rust, no clear coat fade or anything. It's all pretty solid up here. So I'll go ahead and power seats work. I'll go ahead and fire the truck up and we'll go through some of the features. Truck runs awesome. Like I said, 189,339 miles on it. Engine's pretty much cold. It just was the drive over here to take this video, which is very short. So I'll go ahead and start out with first by putting it in 4-wheel drive and drop it down into neutral. 4 low. Okay, out of 4 low. Back up into park, out of 4-wheel drive. This truck is also a factory parking sensor truck, which is kind of nice. The parking sensors do work on and off. Tow haul. Oh, I remembered the other thing that we did to the truck. It got a fan clutch. So it got a fan clutch, it got a rear main seal, and it got a service. Air conditioning, heat works exactly how it should. Fan blows on all levels. Obviously it's just a factory stereo. Nothing impressive, but it does work. All the speakers work on the truck. It has this old school trailer brake controller, probably about the same age as the truck. Don't know if this thing is functional. No guarantees there. Can't see why it wouldn't be, but you never know. Center console, nice shape, not broken. Center seat. But yeah, see these mirrors here, it's just nice because you get a way better range of vision, in my opinion. Blinkers. And then let's test the windows. Alright. As you can see, was just serviced at Ken Grody Ford in San Diego. Next oil change is due in 5,000 miles at 194,300. Go ahead and pop the hood. So first thing that I like to say and like to mention to people is one thing that we don't do ever is detail engine bays, because we want people to see the vehicle exactly how it is, and we don't want to just grease something up and shine it up, and you know, a lot of people might do that to hide things that are existing. So go ahead and pull the oil cap here. Absolutely no blow-by whatsoever. And I'll take a step back and I'll explain this too. So sometimes you'll see a little bit of a yellowish tint. I'm not sure if you can tell here, but what that is when I send the truck to Ford, our technicians will put oil dye in the oiling system for the truck, so that way they can use a black light and see where the oil leak is coming from. In this case, on this truck, it was the rear main seal. So that's the best and most functional way to diagnose oil leaks. So sometimes that oil dye has a kind of special color, and you'll see it on the oil cap. This is the XDP coolant filtration system with the Wix filter, 24070 part number. You can get them at any Napa. Typically that's the easiest and quickest, or you can order it online on Amazon. That works too. Charge boots are nice and clean, not oily and disgusting. We'll climb up here. Ugh. Charge tubes, original engine, 2004. Okay. It looks like it actually, you know what? I'm just noticing it right now, but I'm pretty sure this thing's got an upgraded thickum. I'm like 99% sure it has. See it in there? It's purple. I bet you it has an upgraded thickum. Trying to see. Yep, that's a bulletproof diesel thickum. Nice. Additional upgrade. Okay, good interstate batteries on the truck. Coolant bottle, one of the biggest things you want to look for. You don't want nasty brown or black looking shit, excuse me, stuff in the degas bottle. It should be the color of coolant and the color of coolant only, okay? You shouldn't see nasty crusties anywhere around here, because that means that pressure is passing the cap. A lot of the time, it can be the cap that's bad, which is no big deal, but sometimes oil passing the cap can be signs of bigger issues, like a blown EGR cooler or bad head gaskets. Truth be told though, 9 times out of 10, it's not the head gaskets. It's usually the cap or the EGR cooler. The system is a bit under pressure. I'm going to pull this off and just go over one more additional thing here. When you pull these caps like this, these caps should not have anything on the bottom of the cap. It should look just wet, but it shouldn't have any crusties or any milky looking stuff. Also, a cord cap is very important, which this has. If it smells like anything other than coolant, that is also a problem. You never want it to smell like oil or diesel fuel especially, and there should never be anything on the bottom of the cap or anything floating around in the degas bottle. As you can see, this truck is in perfect running condition. Stock airbox. I like the stock airbox on these trucks. These older ones have I'm forgetting my train of thought. Point is, everything on this thing is solid, runs great. Previous owner noted here that in 2018, all 8 glow plugs and both glow plug harnesses were done. 10, 23, 18 at 132,000 miles. So that'll tell you that in the last 5 years, the truck has had roughly 57,000 miles put on it, if my math serves me correctly. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and get in the truck. I should also point this out. This button is missing. This is the set button for the cruise control. Very difficult to find one of these, but it does still work. Verified that it does still function. You can actually press the button. It's still there. It's just I can't find the button to replace it with. So it's gonna stay the way that it is. Always gotta buckle up for safety. And we'll take her for a little drive. Now this is a crew cab long bed F350. This is a big, long truck. But for what it is, you know, it actually drives and rides very well. It's got a nice amount of power. It steers good, stops good. Since it's a stock truck on stock size tires, you know, there's just less wear and tear on all of those steering components. And so as a result of that, it drives a lot better. That was just the spare tire thing clanging around back there. Just got done getting detailed. And my foot slipped off the pedal. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, the truck's still not fully all the way up to operating temp yet, but runs awesome, drives awesome, doesn't need anything other than a new owner. No leaks, no rust, no issues at all whatsoever. So what I would say is at this point, truck's about to get listed. If you like the truck, we do accept deposits. Our deposit is $500, and our deposit is non-refundable. We ship out of state. We do offer financing in Arizona and California only. The reason for that is because I can only do vehicle registration in the states of California and Arizona. Therefore, I cannot offer financing outside of those states. So if you are out of state, we do ship. My price of the truck includes shipping to most states, you know, unless you're in like Alaska or somewhere crazy like that. The price that I'm asking does include shipping. The price on this truck, all said and done, if you're in the state of California, tax, license out the door, $15,000. If you're out of state, it's shipped to you, $15,000. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. You can reach me at 951-704-2804. My name is Alyssa. If you have any questions at all, feel free to reach out, and look out for the next video.